Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Denise and I thought for my first proper video I'd just sit down and introduce myself a little bit because a lot of people have recently found me through TikTok and Instagram, and this YouTube feels like the beginning of a slightly different chapter. At the moment I'm a PhD student and my research focuses on music cognition, religious cognition and theology. So essentially I spend most of my life thinking and writing about consciousness, meaning, music, transcendence, and all the strange ways in which human beings experience the world. Which sounds very dramatic when I say it like that, but that's genuinely what I love doing. I originally started posting short videos online about philosophy and theology, and especially really ancient ideas that still feel strangely alive in the modern world. A lot of my videos explore philosophers and thinkers who continue to shape how we think today, even when we don't necessarily realise that's where the ideas came from. So I cover people like Augustine, Kierkegaard, Plato, Beauvoir, Camus, just thinkers whose ideas still echo through modern culture. I also love to share the books that I enjoyed, or academic tips to help people get through school or college or even postgrad studies. And I honestly didn't expect so many people to resonate with my videos. I think I just wanted to create a space that I was looking for myself, somewhere thoughtful and curious and calm in the middle of a very loud internet. So yeah, I'm delighted that around 60,000 people now at this stage have found this corner also helpful and have followed me on my social media accounts. The reason I stuck with making videos and now want to expand them to more long-form content here on YouTube is because I really care about making intellectual life feel human and accessible. I think there's this strange idea online that philosophy and theology belong to a certain type of person, or that scholarship is intimidating or elitist, and I really don't believe that. I think curiosity is a deeply human thing and ideas belong to everyone. So alongside the philosophy and theology, I also hope to post on YouTube tips for academic study, academic reading and writing. I'd like to share my study habits and just the general aesthetic of my personal academic life. This is very much shaped by slow and intentional living, and I like building meaningful routines and honestly I'm trying to become a more attentive person in a very distracted world. This probably is what connects everything on this channel, is just the idea of attention, whether we're talking about books or religion or beauty or music or philosophy. I think so much in life comes down to learning how to pay attention. I also really wanted to create more of a space for girls and women in these conversations, and for that matter, really for everyone of any identity, really. Because one thing I noticed when I started posting philosophy content online was that these spaces are still often treated as very male by default, even though so many women and other people are deeply thoughtful and they're intellectually curious and really hungry for meaningful discussion. So if you're someone who loves books and who loves ideas and long conversations and overthinking and, you know, all of those things, then you're very welcome here. YouTube feels especially exciting to me because it allows for slower conversation. TikTok is wonderful for quick sparks of ideas, but on here I hope that I can actually explore things properly. So I'm hoping to make longer philosophy videos like essay videos, reading vlogs, academic lifestyle videos, reflections, and just generally like a thoughtful little archive over time. And I think that's what I really want this channel to become, not necessarily content in the normal sense, but more like an evolving library of conversations and ideas and reflections that people can always return to. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'd really love for you to subscribe and stay for a while. Thank you for being here, genuinely. I still find it very surreal that people from all over the world somehow ended up gathering in this tiny little corner of mine on the internet to talk about philosophy and books and the meaning of life together. So I'm very glad you're here, and thanks so much for being on my channel.